What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and I've got one I think you guys are going to enjoy. It is another one of these crazy, boring wars from just a farming clan, but some very, very nice attacks on our end. So we will do our best to show you all of it. So everything except for those top two Town Hall 11s 3-starred. I mean, a lot of 3-stars, but they had a lot of crappy bases too. So that's not that huge of an accomplishment, but good job to everybody at OneHive. They did have a few gems in there that are going to be fun to watch. And I actually even managed to get a Death of a Town Hall 10 video out of this one. So you guys got that coming to look forward to as well. ASAP Aussie taking out their number 3. Now, one downside of this, guys, is these guys did not fill their clan castle. So on all these attacks, you're going to see that nothing we can do about it. It's unfortunate, but it is the way it goes. So right here, ASAP dropping down the queen, dropping down those healers, and starting this queen walk off. You see he has the air attack queued up. So obviously the goal here is air defenses, Inferno towers if he could get to them. Things of that nature. So that is the plan for the queen walk here. You look at all that damage coming on that queen walk. Has to go ahead and pop that ability early on because of X-bow, several point defense, all of that targeting it down onto her. She cannot last very long under those circumstances. Right here gets that archer tower taken care of, which does help, and then rages her, and the healers are right back up to full health. Did get the, let's see, got one air defense down already, so that's the good news. Going to start beating through this wall right here. I'm not sure if that was planned or sort of accidental, but it does work out. I'm hoping it was planned because it's really nice the way it works. It comes right in, gets that X-bow targeted. It gets the, there's going to be some Tesla's pop here that's going to get taken out, which obviously is a big help for an air attack. And then going to get that next air defense as well. So right there, the Tesla starts popping up. Again, a lot of damage coming her way right here between the X-bow and that Tesla. So quickly gets those down, and now she's back to being healed up. But she's going to have to deal with this enemy king. Still does not have her ability, so has to go ahead and drop that next rage spell down. Look how low she gets there. So close, but as soon as that king goes down and those healers are raged up, you see how quickly she gets brought back to full health, and there's the second air defense going down. So now the 2 Teslas are down, 2 air defenses down. Everything's looking good. Got the jump spell and the golem over here on the right side for the king to sort of jump in, get that enemy queen taken care of. Obviously, that's a huge goal here. It goes down pretty quick right there using that king's ability. Queen goes down and going to start moving in towards this multi-inferno. And the good thing about this is with only these Lego walls and a level 40 king and with that golemite out there taking in a little tanking, he can beat through that wall and get to that inferno tower. So inferno is going to go down, 2 air defenses down. You know what's happening now. It's just the swarm of balloons and lava hounds coming in the backside with that nice free spell, taking out the inferno tower, the Tesla as well, getting good value for all that. And as you see, those lava hounds cutting right across the base, soaking up all those traps. The queen's still up with her healers. She's working on that town hall. But look at the number of balloons left that ASAP Aussie has here. Just insane. Right there, the lava hound goes pop. But that is exactly what you want. Has a few extra pups for cleanup. Again, all of those balloons. The queen's still up. Just beautiful. Just smashed that base. Absolutely crushed it. Good job to the Aussie. All right, let's fast forward through the rest of this. Going to get the 3-star clearly. Just takes a little time for those balloons to move around. There it is. 3-star in the bag. All right, moving on. Let's look at Alpha Dog taking out their number 5 and doing it with a pretty interesting attack here for this Town Hall 10. So it's one of these real spread out sort of, I don't know, tic-tac-toe bases, whatever you want to call it, and comes at it from, let's see, there's a Tesla on the bottom there. Let's see, where's he come at this from? Okay, right side here, drops that queen down, drops the healers down. Again, with this one, you see the dragon attack is what he's got queued up here. And he does have the zap quake, so obviously he wants to get over here on this queen and that air defense, the inferno tower area there, and zap all that down. He does have 2 quakes, 3 zaps, and 2 rages queued up. So on the right side here, I like that he knew the Teslas were out there, dropped that giant, and then just a wizard behind it, cleared those out pretty quickly. The queen's moving her way in, goes and drops that rage spell down with those 2 X-bows locked onto her. Going to need that extra healing, and she's about to start engaging that enemy queen as well. So she's going to need that boost and that damage right there. The queen gets locked on. She takes her out just a few shots. Boom, boom, boom. She's dead. You see the outside troops moving in, taking out some of those trash buildings before they get in range. And then right here is the zap quick. I'm sorry, I meant on the queen. It wasn't on that one. It was on the inferno tower and that air defense that were just basically touching each other. Look at that low that air defense was. Just almost took it out. Not quite. Same thing with the inferno tower. So it really didn't get either of them down, but they are both very, very, very weakened. So close to death right there. You see the dropping in these group of giants on the right side, right in front of that single inferno tower. So it's going to kill those one at a time, ramp back up, kill another one. So good choice there over a golem, which it would have just burned through immediately. The queen finally wraps back around. You see the king over on the left side. He's going in for an air defense. So now that once the queen gets this single inferno tower taken care of, the king gets his air defense taken care of. All that's left is those incredibly weakened. It's multi-inferno and air defense up top. So all of these dragons coming in from the bottom here with a few balloons. Does have the one rage spell still. You see the queen still doing her work. Wisely, I think, put the rage spell on that queen. Did not worry about it for the dragons because she is going to be so much more valuable, healed back up to full life, than just raging up those dragons. Are going to get through that rage pretty quickly. But having a full health queen at this point in the attack is pretty valuable. She's still taking out defenses, still doing some tanking. As you see, these dragons are going to start getting in range of this multi pretty quickly. But max dragons against multi-inferno, they really, I mean, it hurts them obviously, but they can take it for a pretty good while. As you see right here, they're targeting, they're getting burnt down, but they can just sort of deal with it, move their way through. And again, both of that air defense and that inferno tower are so low on health. One breath from these dragons, and they're going to be gone. So right there, as that expo goes down, they turn their attention. You see the queen one-shots that air defense, and boom, one breath, that inferno tower's down, and that is a wrap. Beautiful attack by Alpha Dog on that hugely spread out base. Just walked it down, took out those air defenses, and then sent in the dragons for the 3-star. Love it. All right, moving along. Wanderers taking out number 10 here. Another Town Hall 10 attack. Comes at it with the hogs. You don't get to see that every day. So fun to watch that, and especially on a base like this where it does not have fully maxed out air defense. Bringing the hogs is interesting, but I like it because it's such a compact base. Not a lot of spots for giant bombs. He can get in here and get a lot of damage when those hogs, once he releases them here. So look at all those golems coming. I think it's got 4, maybe 5 golems there. I didn't count, but a wad of golems moving through, staying out in front, getting out and start soaking up all of those streams of those inferno towers. You see the king and the jump spell going right to the enemy queen, and then here comes the hogs already sending them in. Has that heal spell down nice and early, but again, he wants to get them down early because he's got those golems right now. They're soaking up all the streams for the inferno towers. There's really not any left over for hogs, maybe 1 or 2, but for the most part, his hogs are safe right there. You see that core is going down pretty quickly. The queen's starting to get there, take out some of that stuff. Bust them into golemites. You see again, those hogs are in range, but no streams left over for them. Just keeps the heal spells down for those defenses that are targeting them. And then right there, that inferno tower goes down. Now he's looking good. He's got this heal spell right there left for his hogs. As they take out that mortar, they get back into the heal. They do have those pesky skeletons chasing them, but the queen's still doing her thing. There's still a lot of the defenses that are left focused onto those golems and golemites in the core there. So his hogs are really not taking a lot of damage here. Nor is his queen. He had to use her ability there because she did have an archer tower on her. But as soon as she gets through this wall, she's going to take out these last 2 archer towers pretty quickly. His hogs peter out here towards the end, but again, just having that queen just a little bit of life left, and now that last golem, or that last archer tower not targeting the queen so close. Had that queen gone down, this is not a 3-star, but she did not, and that is going to secure it right there. She's going to take out a few more buildings. He's got a few goblins around the outside, and some wizards to help take out everything that's left, and gets the 3-star. Beautiful attack by Wendy. All right, moving along to some Town Hall 9 action. Carnage taking out, this was their top Town Hall 9, and doing it with a Govaho, with the Quakes to open everything up right from the top there, just dropping it down. This is such a look at this time on this attack, 1 minute and 20 seconds, and he's just gotten started. Drops the golems in, the queen, a few wizards just take out those archer towers and sort of create a funnel so that the queen doesn't walk. She goes right in, and here come the Valks and the king, going to run right down the middle. He's going to have a heal waiting for them. Going to drop it here in just a second. Right there in the core, I believe. Yep, as they're dealing with that enemy queen taken out. And again, guys, remember, these don't have any CC troops, unfortunately. But obviously, when you're clearing a base this fast and doing it like this, it would not have mattered if he had CC troops. This was a 3-star regardless. So right there, the Valks get that last expo in the core. So all is well right there. You see they're starting to trigger the giant bombs. And here come the hogs. Just sort of a 3-finger drop. 5-finger drop, I guess, if you count those delayed hogs there. Coming through, taking out all these defenses very, very quickly. And look at this. No need for any more heal spells because the hogs have got it under control. They're closing in. They're grouping up. There still was a lot of golems, golemites left over doing some tanking there. So 2 swag heal spells from our boy Carnage on that Town Hall 9. Just absolutely smoked it and did it so quickly. I mean, like really, really strangely quickly. Awesome job, man. Okay, one more, and we're going to not waste any more time on this farming war. Number 22, our boy Mr. Yazbek, taking it out and doing it with a Penta. I guess Penta is like I'm seeing it more than I have since back before the sweepers came. I mean, honestly, it's that common at this point, especially a base like this. If it would have had, let's say, a lava hound in the CC, or if it, like this one, no troops in the CC, it's just too easy. You spam them in there, you get those, and they're doing it with nothing besides haste spells, just keeping everything moving that much quickly, just moving it through the base, keeping those lava hounds out front, and those balloons just tear through it. You see this one has a strangely, ridiculously exposed queen right there. You're not going to see that very often, but many times you have a queen that you can get to with just your heroes, which Mystery Azbek here didn't even have his king. So anyways, queen goes down. You see the balloons just tearing through this base, keeping them haste spelled, keeping them moving very, very fast. Those lava pups and the hounds doing a lot of tanking, so the balloons are relatively protected. You see the one air defense still remaining, and he's out of lava hounds here, but right there, the balloons cutting through in that haste spell, getting there really, really quickly. And boom, it goes down. The threat is over, and that is a 3-star for Yaz. Nice, nice job. Penta is so strong right now, especially on these base designs like with those exposed queens like that. So if you see that in your war, keep it simple and smack it out with a Penta lot limit. All right, guys, that is it for this. We're not going to waste any more time on these poorly designed, no CC troop bases, but only 2 stars away from a perfect war. So excellent job to everybody at OneHive. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.